If for nothing else, this movie proves that Chris Hemsworth can't really pull off an American accent. Blackhat. So Blackhat is a movie directed by Michael Mann, and it's about this cyber terrorist that's crippling the international banking network for no reason whatsoever, apparently. And Chris Hemsworth plays this expert hacker who they get out of prison to stop him. So off the bat, I'm gonna say that this movie is nothing too special. I liked a couple of actors in the movie. Viola Davis is in here, she's pretty good. Chris Hemsworth is good, but the thing is, I feel like anyone could have played this lead role. The reason Chris Hemsworth works in this movie is because he's a pretty likable guy. So people are like, yeah, let's root for that guy. But I feel like if the lead were, say, Will Smith, for example, I feel like the movie would be no different. That's all I'm saying. And there's a romance in this movie that I just didn't buy at all. This chick in the movie, she's attractive, sure, but you just know the sex scene is coming, so when it does, you're just not surprised at all and just takes you out of the movie. The chemistry's not good. It's just not good. As this movie was going along, I got pretty bored a few times, and I blame the writing. The script was imperfect, to say the least. There would be like this really cool action scene, but then the movie would just slow down for like 45 minutes or so. Maybe it was shorter than that, but it didn't feel that way. I didn't really care for the characters on screen or what they were doing. Some things in the movie just went over my head and I didn't even understand what they were talking about. Maybe that's just me not knowing about the world of international finance or whatever, but I feel like I wasn't the only one in the theater who was lost or confused while watching the movie. I did like some of the action in this movie though, to an extent. There are these awesome shootout scenes. The guns would go off and they are loud. Just so I will say the sound of this movie is awesome, at least in those scenes. You really feel like you are in there, almost dodging those flying bullets yourself. But in some other action scenes, it is just the shaky cam show. Shaky cam can give me a headache sometimes when it's used too much in a movie, and it was used too much in most of the action scenes in this movie. I was like, stop it, I can't even tell what's going on. I understand that the scene is supposed to be frantic and realistic, but I think a shootout scene can be realistic without all that shaky cam. And plot-wise, the movie was pretty linear. First it was this scene, then it leads to this scene, then this scene, then that scene. Pretty boring, but there were one or two points during this movie where something would just unexpectedly happen out of the blue, and the audience around me was just gasping. At those points, I was pretty interested. I was like, whoa, alright, now the movie's going somewhere. But then the movie would slow down for another 45 minutes, and I would get bored shitless again. So all in all, this movie is nothing special. I will say, go see this movie if you have nothing better to do. I did like the score though, I'll give it that. So Blackhat, have you seen it, and what did you think about it? And what is your favorite Michael Mann movie? Whatever it is, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.